Peace, y'all. During the coaching session today, I was asked, why is it hard to meet genuine marriage-minded people today, right? The truth is, genuine people still exist. But the challenge is, several cultural and psychological forces make them harder to find, harder to recognize, and a lot of times, harder for them to trust. So according to many relationship researchers, psychologists, and social commentators, y'all know I study the best, right? They've observed several things, okay? Number one, many people are dating while they're still unhealed. That's major, okay? Clinical psychologist, one of my favorites, Ramani Devasula, often discusses how unresolved wounds affect adult relationships. Yes, those unhealed childhood wounds, absolutely. Many people entering dating usually carry issues. Things such as betrayal trauma, divorce wounds, childhood attachment injuries, abandonment fears, and previous toxic relationships. That's major. So as a result, they may want love, but they fear being vulnerable. They may desire commitment, but they want to avoid intimacy. They may even present themselves as confident while privately feeling unsafe. Yeah, a lot of people feel unsafe. We were betrayed, heavy betrayal. All right, and what this does is it creates a dating environment where many people are protecting themselves rather than revealing themselves. A lot of people still afraid. Number two, modern dating rewards presentation rather than character. Yeah. In previous generations, people often got to know each other through families, going to church, through the community, friend groups, or shared social circles. But today, first impressions frequently happen through profile pictures, photos, and those short bio interactions, right? Research in social psychology, it shows that people naturally make rapid judgments based on appearance, status signals, and perceived confidence. Really quick. People move fast, all right? And as a result, many people become skilled at marketing themselves. However, far fewer become skilled at truly knowing themselves. Yeah. A polished image can be created in one day. You could create it in one single day. However, character takes years to build. Number three, fear of missing out creates this paralysis, right? Everybody thinks they have all of these options. Many specialists describe a phenomenon known as the paradox of choice. Yeah, paradox of choice. Remember that phrase. It's when people believe that they have endless options, right? And so when people think they have all of these options, commitment becomes harder. So instead of people asking, is this person good for me? What people are now asking, or even thinking to themselves, could there be someone better around the corner? Right? People are believing, I don't really want to get locked in because there could be a better, you know what I'm saying? But it's that illusion of options, all right? This mindset, it keeps many individuals permanently escalating instead of building. Yeah, they're permanently escalating, all right? A healthy marriage is built through commitment, not endless comparison, all right? Number four, trust has become scarce. Yes, and it's a shame to say, trust has become very scarce. Many people have experienced being cheated on. They've experienced infidelity, deception, ghosting, manipulation, emotional unavailability. Yeah. And according to relationship researcher John Gottman, right? Some of these resources or these references that I'm giving you. John Gottman, trust is one of the foundational pillars of healthy relationships. So unfortunately, many daters these days enter relationships expecting betrayal. They're already looking forward to it, and it's a shame, right? See, so when trust becomes rare, guess what? Vulnerability becomes rare. And when vulnerability becomes rare, genuine connection becomes rare. Absolutely. Number five, social media creates unrealistic expectations. Y'all know that. Y'all know. Many people are comparing real relationships to curated highlights, to these cultivated highlights. All right, they see perfection, perfect vacations, perfect couples, perfect proposals. Y'all see, even they do the daggone gender reveals, perfect gender reveals. All right, perfect lifestyles. What they don't see is conflict resolution, sacrifice, forgiveness, growth, regular, ordinary daily life. All right? So, what this does, it creates a culture where some people seek emotional excitement rather than emotional stability. Everybody wants their relationship to be so exciting, and everybody is going viral. And healthy marriages are usually far less dramatic than social media suggests, right? So number 6, some people confuse chemistry with compatibility. Psychiatrist and attachment expert Amir Levine explains that intense attraction does not automatically equal healthy compatibility. Doesn't matter how intense it is. All right, doesn't mean you're compatible. All right, many people, they mistake things like anxiety for passion, uncertainty for excitement, emotional highs and lows for love. Love is not supposed to be a roller coaster ride. All right. As a result, stable and emotionally available people may initially feel boring. Yeah, we're boring. Good folks are boring. Yet those same stable individuals often make the best long-term partners. Yes, these are the people you can trust. Genuine people tend to move slowly. That's number 7, y'all. Number 7, genuine people tend to move slowly. This is one of the biggest reasons good people miss each other. Healthy individuals, they often ask a lot of questions. They observe behavior. They take their time. They don't rush into anything. They maintain boundaries, and they protect their peace. That's one thing about a healthy individual. They want to maintain their peace, all right? Meanwhile, unhealthy people often move very fast, really quickly, all right? They overshare quickly. They make promises quickly. They attach very quickly. Yeah, everything is fast. And sometimes that's mistaken for narcissism because that's what narcissists do, all right? And because genuine people move slower, they can appear less exciting in a culture that rewards speed, okay? Number 8, many people are looking for a feeling instead of a partner. Yeah. Marriage specialists frequently note that long-term relationships require skills. Yeah, skills. Skills such as communication, emotional regulation, accountability, which is a big one, conflict resolution, and obviously empathy, right? But modern dating often focuses primarily on feelings. How you make me feel. Ain't about that. And though feelings do matter, don't get it twisted, but feelings change, okay? Character is what remains when feelings fluctuate. Number 9, the most genuine people often leave the dating market temporarily. That's a biggie, right? Listen, after very significant heartbreak, many healthy people choose healing. They ain't ready to get back out there yet. They step away, all right? They focus on things like therapy, personal growth, family, career, their faith, and their recovery. Yeah, sometimes people take a year and a half. I was no contact for 18 months. So ironically, many of the people you would most want to meet are not actively dating at all. You're not going to be able to meet them because they're not even out there. They're rebuilding themselves, all right? And number 10, authenticity requires courage. This is the biggest reason genuine people seem rare, is that authenticity is difficult. Being authentic means that you have to risk rejection. You have to you have to be honest about your flaws. Yeah, you got to be honest. You can't just be faking out here, saying what you truly want, walking away from unhealthy situations, and showing who you really are, not the idealized version of you. Nah, not your representative, okay? Many people fear rejection more than loneliness. So they perform. Yeah, they wear masks. All right? They become who they think other people want them to be. All right? But lasting relationships are built when two people stop performing and start being real. You feel me? But listen, here's an encouraging reality. All right? Despite what social media may suggest, there are still countless marriage-minded men and women. Don't think everybody's bad. Don't think everybody's a liar. Don't think everybody's a cheater, because they're not, okay? So the challenge is not that they don't exist, all right? The challenge is that many of them, they're pretty much hiding right now. They're healing. They're being cautious. They're moving slowly. They're watching actions instead of words. They're refusing to settle. You got to take your time. Okay? You got to be patient. And that often makes those suitable people less visible. The healthiest relationships usually don't begin with fireworks. No, they begin with consistency. Yeah, consistency. Two people gradually discovering that neither one has to pretend. They both understand that they can be who they are. And that's the best bet. And in a world full of performance, that may be one of the rarest and most attractive things of all. You being your authentic self. So, like I said, don't be discouraged. Don't get frustrated. There are still genuine people out here, all right? But some of them just aren't dating right now. And some of them, even if approached, though they may initially feel something, they're still going to take their time. Because a lot of us been fooled. We felt something when we got with the narcissist. You feel me? We thought these people were who we were supposed to be with. And look how that turned out. All right? So don't be discouraged. The person that you're meant to be with is waiting for you. But they're waiting on you as well. They're waiting for you to get real and get honest and get healed. All right? Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening, man. Peace.